Hey YouTube, welcome back to a special episode of the Lincoln Williams Show. Yes, this is another special episode, and today I played a 1-hour demo of Elder Scrolls Online for the Xbox One. Now, a lot of you are wondering, is the Elder Scrolls Online good on consoles? To me, my honest opinion would be yes, definitely. It has been improved over the PC edition. Now, what I've heard basically is from an employer at my job. He said that Elder Scrolls Online, the PC edition, is different from the Tamriel Unlimited edition that you get with the PS4. I have reason to believe it's true. There are different ports, there are different button configurations, but overall it's the same game, but it has a more reliable graphical processor when doing PvP modes in the regular Elder Scrolls Online. The regular Elder Scrolls Online in the PC edition, I don't know how it's handling right now. I have reason to believe there are still bugs in the process. There are still bugs. Because when you're doing PvP, when there's like 100 players like on the map, if there's like in this one area, the game will freeze up. I am not even kidding. I even seen this myself on launch day when this game came out. People were getting kicked out because there were too many people in PvP. I mean, what's the point when your graphical processor doesn't handle the game very well when 100 players show up? I mean, that is just crap. I mean, it's like when 100 players show up in the game, you have a gut feeling that this game is going to crash. Yep, it's going to crash on PC. But on consoles, it doesn't crash on consoles because it has a more reliable system. Basically, I don't know how to describe it, but they did massive updates. Massive updates on the Tamriel Unlimited edition. So far, let's talk about the story of Elder Scrolls Online. Now, it actually is weird because in most Elder Scrolls games, you are a prisoner. But in this one, you are not a prisoner. You are winding up dead because a freaking bandit stabbed you right in the back and left you into the spirit world, which is Morlock Ball's realm, basically. Morlock Ball is like one of the most best looking Daedric prince I have ever seen in a video game. He is just that well voice acted. He is like one of the best villains in an Elder Scrolls game since Alduin from Skyrim. Basically, he's threatening the entire Tamriel world to make a slavery base or something like that. I don't know what he's planning, but it's dangerous. And he's opening up a ton of his own little Oblivion gates These are more, I think these are like different Oblivion gates, but they're like purple and stuff. I'm not sure. I'm very not sure. I'm not sure because I haven't played the game yet, but I looked this up online just to give you a little backstory of the storyline. But so far, the storyline was like, I mean, it wasn't heartbreaking, but it was emotional sometimes. It was emotional. Sometimes I was all like, no, don't do this. You know, it's like, don't do this. Don't sacrifice yourself for this. Don't do this. Don't, gosh dang it. Those types of moments. For instance, you meet this girl in Morlock Ball's domain, basically, where it starts off in Elder Scrolls Online. Basically, you can choose to go here and get a little bit of the backstory about what happened here, or if you already played through this section of the game, you can easily skip it. But if you haven't played Elder Scrolls Online before, you need to play the prologue. I am not kidding. The story is fantastic during the prologue sections. It was very interesting to like run around, basically, the Morlock Ball's domain, basically. It's like an Oblivion. It's not a friendly place. It is filled with dark spirits, zombies, all that crap that is in there. I was pretty, like, terrified when I met up with my first undead zombie, and I was all like, it's like, have a taste of my great sword, and I'm all like, boom, boom, boom. And, so yeah, I also want to talk about the combat, how its similarities to Skyrim. The combat in Elder Scrolls Online, I gotta hand it to Bethesda and ZeniMax Online. They did a really good job. I mean, I love the combat. It's so Skyrim-like. When you're swinging a heavy sword back and forth, it almost feels as like they borrowed the combat from Skyrim, which they did, and they imported it into an online game that doesn't really feel as crappy as the other MMOs out there these days. After you're done, well, yeah, again, I want to talk about one of the most emotional scenes that is in the game, because Elder Scrolls is supposed to have a really good storyline here, so let me just give you an example. So you meet this girl in Morlock's domain, and she's guiding you through, and you're supposed to wake the Prophet up. The Prophet is basically this mage that can send people, like thousands of other players, through a different portal through Tamriel, because the other portal through Tamriel was blocked off through Morlock Ball. Basically, because, I mean, that's a funny name for a villain. I mean, for a Daedric Prince, Morlock Ball, yeah. So anyways, Morlock Ball, she's guiding you through, and she's telling you about the Prophet, basically. You meet up with the Prophet, but she's telling you that she has to sacrifice her own self to wake the Prophet up. Like, get him out of these chains, like he's like in chains. He can't move. He can't do anything unless someone sacrifices themselves for a new prisoner in Morlock Ball's domain, basically. So that was like, it was also pretty stupid. I mean, why would you sacrifice yourself for this? Why would you need to do this to wake the Prophet up? Yeah, those types of moments. For me, I haven't played a lot of that of Elder Scrolls Online, but there is a slight chance that I'll be getting the game. I just realized that my balance in my bank account is I think it's fully up to date, and I think I'm gonna get Elder Scrolls Online. There is gonna be like 3 choices: Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, or Elder Scrolls Online. For me, I'm going to have to go with Elder Scrolls Online because I want Skyrim back. I really do. I miss Skyrim. Some of you are saying, well, why don't you just go back onto your PS3 and play it? Because my disc is broken, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time into that game again. It's just, I'm already done with the game. I already completed all the quests. I did most of the side quests. I'm just tired of Skyrim. I want something new. I just want something new, okay, guys? I love Skyrim with all my heart, and I love Elder Scrolls with all my heart. So, basically, you're getting both Elder Scrolls and Skyrim gameplay mechanics. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, my knowledge from Skyrim is going to go useful into this game, because I have played Oblivion. I haven't beaten it yet because it's graphical things and its gameplay mechanics. I didn't really like Oblivion all that much compared to Skyrim. But so far, as I stepped into the world of Elder Scrolls Online, I can feel the tension beating between my heart and my soul that this game is huge. And they were not lying about this game being huge. This game is huge. I mean, I was a little disappointed within Skyrim's limits. They like shrunk the map down a little bit because I can only see Riften. I hope there's like Winterhold, like the College of Winterhold or Windhelm. Basically, I hope those cities are still there. But Cyrodiil is the most shocking thing about Elder Scrolls Online, because Cyrodiil, it's a whole PvP area. I mean, what? They added a full PvP area into Cyrodiil from Oblivion. So, that's my aspect of the Oblivion map. The Oblivion map is basically like a PvP area, which is sick because thousands and thousands and thousands of players coming from all different platforms are like going to do PvP in many different areas. So, yeah, those are my aspects of the Elder Scrolls Online. So, basically, all the bugs have been fixed, but when it was launch day, it was absolutely crap. It was one of the most worst ports of it. Well, it wasn't a worst port, but it had some bugs that people just didn't want to play the game anymore. And the loot system was crap. Every enemy that you killed only dropped 1 freaking coin. But in the upgraded version, they offer so much more when you kill enemies. I think. I need to talk to my other employers, see if they fixed that. But if they did, I'm going to be really happy. If they didn't, then I'm going to be mad. And that's going to be crap during my, gameplays. I haven't sold anything, so I don't know what currency that I picked up along the way. So I was dealing with the prologue and the open world and all that crap, and the character creation mode. Basically, I hope they fix that. I mean, that one kill that you get for 1 coin, you know how much it costs to get a mount in Elder Scrolls Online? 10,000 coins. That is ridiculous. In Skyrim, I believe a horse costed $100, like 100 coins, basically. I think that's what it was, but I'm not sure because I haven't played Elder Scrolls and Skyrim for a very long time. I haven't played the game in 2 years, but judging from an Elder Scrolls fan, judging from a Skyrim fan to jump into Elder Scrolls, and to see how its similarities between Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online, I think it's basically about the same. But you're playing with other people. That's what counts. And, you know, if you're not an Elder Scrolls fan, but if you're a Skyrim fan, I suggest you check this game out. Give it a shot. You will enjoy this. You will enjoy this game. I mean, it is massively improved over the original port from the PC, but the PC port is having a bunch of problems. I think. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask my friend to check it and make sure to, you know, do some stuff on it. So, yeah, when they released Batman Arkham Knight for the PC, everybody was so shocked of the game. They were mad as heck. They were mad as Hulk mad. They were spewing F-bombs across America. It was bad. It was so embarrassing for Winter Bros to, you know, Rocksteady imported the PC port of Batman Arkham Knight. It was originally a console game, but they decided, oh, we're going to do this into a PC port, and we're not going to bother with it. Well, you know, it was a big mistake. I mean, I hope they fix the PC port for all you PC users, because most gamers play on PC, but I'm not a PC kind of guy, because the PC costs a lot of money, and it's not actually worth it if you're playing Elder Scrolls Online on PC. So that's my preference, is, you know, if you still have the PC port, play it. If it still has some bugs here and there, then don't play it, because it's going to ruin your entire experience with PvP. Because if 100 players show up in one play section on PvP, it's going to look bad. And, oh yeah, the worst concept of Elder Scrolls Online was they promised on launch day they were going to do, oh, you're going to do group questing. Well, not on launch day. They didn't do it on launch day. And people were starting to get mad because they were asking questions on, oh, did you do with this section yet? Are you done with that section yet? Where are you? Where the crap are you? It's like, it was bad. It was so bad when the game just, you know, released on the PC, and it was like, it was just a mess. But now we have a fully operational game of Elder Scrolls. Finally, after all the wait. It came out in June. Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. is a full success over the PC port. That's my opinion, is here, you guys. I mean, if you decide to get the PC port, go ahead, but you may have a few crashes here and there, or bugs, maybe. Not the spider bugs, the crashing bugs, or something like that, or glitches, or something like that. So yeah, that's my only opinion, is that the PC, since it sucked on Batman Arkham Knight and Elder Scrolls, yeah, that was my only opinion on Elder Scrolls Online for the PC is, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get the PC port. I'm going to get the PS4 port, and with my system, I hope. Yeah, I am going to get the system with the PS4. So that's my decision. With Batman Arkham Knight, I hope you're excited for this. I just decided that I'm going to get Elder Scrolls Online for the PS4 when I get my system. So, anyways, because I got all my funds under control and all that stuff. So anyways, my personal message is, don't get Elder Scrolls Online for the PC just yet. Check it out. Make sure it's fully operational before you head into this breathtaking experience on the PC. As for PS4 and Xbox One users, you guys are good to go. You guys are gonna have lots of fun with the Xbox One and PS4 port. So anyways, that is my conclusion of Elder Scrolls Online, my impressions. It's going to be a fantastic game for this channel. I hope it is, but I mean, I'm going to have to start strategizing with, you know, how to get coin better, how to get, like, better coin. What you basically have to do is, like, steal things from the, what was it, from the shops. You basically got to steal stuff from the shops without being seen, and go to the blacksmithing and upgrade your blacksmithing level by doing that, by doing iron stuff, like breaking them down, like selling iron ingots to the merchants. So I strongly recommend that. And after you're done all of that, go to a place that has a loading screen, and go back into the city again and do that all over again. So that's the easiest way to make money in Elder Scrolls Online. It's basically like a glitch, but I like to call it as an Elder Scrolls glitch. Yes. I hope they don't patch this, because I would be really mad if they do. So yeah, that is it. I hope it's going to be a great playthrough of Elder Scrolls Online for the PS4. And I'll see you all guys later. I'm having family coming up for the week, so I won't be able to do videos because I'm busy with family. Oh yeah, and I got another review coming up. Smash Brothers for the 3DS. Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS. So that is going to be an exciting review for all you Smash Brothers fans. So I'll do that review after this one is all finished up and after I get home from work tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. So anyways, I'll be back someday, and may all the, you know, Dragonborn, may all the Dragonborn may all the Dragonborn powers be with you when you get into Elder Scrolls Online. You're not officially Dragonborn, but I'm just saying that. But anyways, Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you guys all later. And I'll be back someday, YouTubers.